MDRT Singapore. A very good morning and welcome to MDRT Day Singapore 2020, the third MDRT Day in Singapore and our very first virtual event. To all our friends out there, to all our advisors, consultants, agents, good morning and welcome once again. My name is Jensen. I'm your host, your MC for this 2 days.
The team came up with a storyline. Stronger together, better together, further together. We know that times are tough for all of you. We want all of you to know that you are not alone in this. We are all in this together. As we were preparing for this event, we were deeply encouraged by the encouragement and the support by all those people behind us, the management staffs of the insurance companies and MCI. We are all in this together. To what MDRT together, the key word is together. As we come together as one, we will become stronger together, better together, further together.
I took a large sheet of squared paper and across the top I wrote all the products they had available to me. Life insurance, health insurance, savings, retirement planning and so on. And then down the side I wrote the names of my 20 best clients. And then I went through the grid. If a customer already had the product, I coloured the square in green. If a customer didn't need a product, for example, somebody already retired would not need a retirement saving product, then I coloured in the square black. That meant all the gaps were opportunities to provide another great service for my clients. So I started contacting them. When we met, I had already printed out their line of the grid. I took along product details and a sheet that showed them the benefits of the products they might be missing. I found many clients were grateful that I had taken the time to prepare this basic financial plan, showing them areas where they could take further action. In fact, some clients started calling me if they had more money, as they wanted to fill in the gaps in their plan. And in 2001, guess what happened? Did I make Call to the Table membership? Yes, I did.
After the end of my presentation, usually what I do is I mention to the audience that please fill in the response form. This feedback form is the way for me to convert the webinar into sales. In that form, they can access through the link after the webinar, and then so every participant will get the link, then they can fill in the response. And there are several questions in that in the feedback form, like such as, do you think that this webinar is useful for you? Do you want to be invited again for our upcoming webinars? Do you want to recommend your friends to our webinars? And the last question is very important. The last question is a yes and yes answer question. I am not asking them, do you want to be to get more information about insurance? Yes or no? If I am asking that question, of course there will be divided into two groups. Some of them will say yes, some of them will say no. So what I am asking is a yes and yes answers. What I am asking is like this. What is the most concern for you in this global pandemic? First, the emergency cash fund. Second, hospitalization costs. Third, loss of income. So whatever their answer, it is a yes and yes answer.
Now, we need to do all this plan: advanced medical directive, advanced care planning, will writing, lasting power of attorney, and funeral pre-planning. Now, the reason why I keep emphasizing about funeral pre-planning, you know, we have the pyramid where we have wealth protection, wealth accumulation, wealth management, wealth preservation, then you have wealth distribution. But I always find this pyramid, something is missing, which is funeral. Why do I say that? Because think about it. If someone in your life have passed away, who is the first person you call? You call a funeral director. You don't look for the will first. So please don't write your funeral wishes in the will. It doesn't work. Practical? No, it's not practical in Singapore. All right. So I want to share with you why. After getting to know the clients or even yourself, the funeral pre-planning, then we are able to execute based on your wishes. And family members, they are not distressed with making decision for you. And the best part is, if they bought an insurance policy to pay for it, imagine the family not having to, who's going to pay for the bill? They know that mom has already planned to pay for the funeral. And in TLL, the Life Legacy, we help and continue the care in helping them the grant of probate and the letter of administration. Now you see, all this thing, whatever we talk about here, the main key point is we all need insurance. I'm a believer in insurance. I believe insurance can help save life. And that's the reason why you are doing what you love.
So say with me now, as we said, the three things here. Yes, that's right, people. So I'm going to throw it to you. You have to catch it. The 3 Ds of what we call to be a master in engaging webinars. The first D is to be dynamic. Remember the first one? Body language, which is your smile, and you know how to do in terms of surprise face, fearful face, joyful face, all the way to disgusted face. Of course, don't show that too much. Just be a master in body language. Okay? Engage with questions, activities. Whatever you need to do, everything must be already be well prepared here so that people on the spot will know and they will enjoy this webinar because you are an engaging person. Next, we have dazzling, which is your background color. Remember, the background color is really important. Contrast. Always go for a real if possible. If not, go for a virtual. Image projection in branding. Dress up nicely. Okay. Let people know that you are someone to able to hold ground. Let them be glued to the screen. Color psychology. Talking about this, we have got assertive colors versus calming colors. So to really just hold ground, wear something bright, assertive colors. Last but not least, you must be able to direct. Multitasking on screen. All the things I have here is already prepared here. Okay, you must know how to do resource management. To bring here, to bring there, everything you need is within reach. Including, if you take a look here, my color swatch that you need to do, color analysis part here. So all this, you must prepare already much earlier beforehand.
When we're trained by the insurance companies, they say, find the need. Find the need. It's all they talk about. If you want to do business with a client, find the need. And like everybody else, I was out there trying to find the need. But think about it. When we tell a client what they need, we're selling to them. We have to make 2 sales. Firstly, we have to persuade them to agree that this is what they need. And secondly, we have to persuade them that we can take that need, solve that need for them.
Right.
So here's the idea. Stop telling people what they need. Ask them what they want. Just ask them.
Right.
Tell me something, Laura. What do you want for your family in the event of your untimely death? What would you want for yourself in the event of diagnosis of a life-threatening illness? What do you want from your capital? What do you want to have as income when you don't want to work anymore? What do you want? Now, firstly, it repositions us. Tell them what they need, we're selling to them. If I find out what you want, I'm helping you to buy. So it repositions us. Secondly, we only have to make 1 sale. You've decided what you want. You've told me what you want. All I'm going to do is show you how to get it, help you get what you want. All I have to do, therefore, is sell you me. If you trust me, you will buy from me. And it's the difference between closing 1 in 3 and closing 2 out of 3. It's a massive, massive, you think it's such a little difference.
Yeah, just a change in
Don't tell them what they need, ask them what they want. Let me tell you, it's a tiny, tiny difference.
Right.
And it's worth millions. It's worth millions to us.